Hello and welcome. I'm Danette Kabanja, and joining me today for a very special interview is Marjorie Hope. She's an entrepreneur and advocate for global connection and the author of Carrie's Gold. Marjorie's diverse background includes owning and operating a successful gymnastics school where she championed the integration of mind, body, and spirit in fitness education. In 2016, she founded America Connected, a renowned international nonprofit dedicated to teaching cultural diplomacy worldwide. Her latest book is Connect Diplomacy, Using Our Differences to Connect, and it exemplifies her commitment to promoting understanding and unity across borders. We're so happy to have you with us today, Marjorie. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
So, Marjorie, you say we can connect with anyone in our world in just 10 minutes. Is that really possible?
It actually is. And it starts with a smile, which is a universal communicator. And also, we're all so different in the way we think, the way we look, our ideologies. And a lot of it is also respect. An interesting thing I'll tell you about is from the dawn of civilization, we had a situation thousands of years ago where the great kings, it's actually called the Amarna system, where clay tablets etched with like wisdom and eloquence crisscrossed the region, paving the way for peace, trade, and cultural exchange. Now, what's interesting is that the great kings recognized cooperation, not conflict, which is what was going to be important. And it's interesting that they recognize that right away. But when you meet somebody, a smile is the first thing that you're greeting that person with. And look, the bottom line is people are people.
Absolutely. What does a healthy mind and body equals a healthy world is something you share with us. Why is that so important?
Well, balancing a healthy mind and a healthy body, it's very important. When we are little and we start walking and crawling and running, and we start doing a lot of activity and working with our body, at some point we tend to stop. And that is something you need to continue because the healthy body helps you have that healthy mind. And the healthy mind and the healthy body coordinated together makes a human healthy. And the more happiness that you have as a human being, the more you can go out in the world and we can do great things together. And that's where the connecting comes into play.
And how does that work? We have very sedentary lifestyles these days. We spend a lot of time in front of a computer. Any advice on how to kind of get moving, even if we do have a desk job?
Yes, it's a great question. One of the things that really works really well, and look, we all know that when we're working at the computer, we should get up and we should take a break, but it's really hard to do when you're immersed in a project. So what I always say is bring a bottle of water, put it next to you at the computer and drink that water, which is great for you to do anyways for your body, but you will have to get up because you're going to have to get up to go to the bathroom. So it's an amazing way to get you up and get you going.
Awesome. And with social media is everywhere. Do you view it as a connector or a disconnector?
Well, social media can be a great connector. It's a great way to find old friends and see what other friends are doing and communicate with pictures. But the problem is a lot of times it has and can be a disconnector. If you join a group, let's say, that believes like you and welcomes you, and you're so excited to be a part of the group, but what happens one day is you see a red flag and you're like, this isn't right. I don't think this is something that I believe in. But studies have shown that we are actually at that point a little bit afraid to get out because after all, they welcomed us into that group. So you start to question yourself. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the one that's not. But listen, guys, you know your inner thoughts. You know what's right and wrong. And when you see those red flags, that's the time to get out. So social media, I still believe it's a good thing. You just have to be careful and watch for those red flags.
Excellent advice. Thank you so much for sharing all of this. To learn more about Marjorie, her books, and all of her projects, please visit her website at itsmarjoriehope.com. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.